life of the school. Liz helped students from foreign countries fit in, and various other things. So she was honored by the dean for her assistance with other students from other countries, and all different kinds, culturally different kinds of students. Liz helps people all get along. This is a picture of Grandpa Mike. He's in our living room. Just a feeling of his love for all of us. And we wish we had had more of him, but we appreciate what we did have. Here's a picture of Muzzy. Here's one of Aunt Michelle. These are the adults that have helped so much raise the children from this house. That's a picture of a little raccoon that Tiffer took when he was a little kid camping up on Palomar Mountain. It's a picture of Amy and Yulie. These are twins that have a Greenville history. Their mom was Sandy Grau's daughter. Cute little twins. This is a picture at Uncle Bud's wedding. I like it because it's a casual picture of all of Daddy Ham, Grandma Marcy, Uncle John, Uncle Jim, Uncle Bud, my mother, and Aunt Mary. There's that little baby Sarah that we love. That was her Christmas card last year. She'll be coming here again this year for Christmas. Here's me when I was a little girl. This is Uncle Tiffer and baby Sarah. Here's a picture of Tiffer in a picture frame of The Little Prince. That's one of my favorite books, favorite movies. There's baby Sarah at the beach. This is a picture that Amy gave me of her, and I love it. I think she's camping out in nature. I love the expression on her face. She's just taking in the beauty of the world. Baby Sarah at the beach. She adds to the beauty of the world, doesn't she? Here's me and Becky. This is a picture of Amy, Tiffer's girlfriend, under pink blossoms falling from a tree. Tiffer had tossed some blossoms up. That's in New Haven, Connecticut. Here's Christopher as an adult. A baby cup that Muzzy gave Liz when she was a baby. And here's a picture of Liz in Europe on a canal. Here's a picture of Christopher when he was a college student. Here's Christopher and Liz when Liz graduated. Another picture of Liz at the actual graduation. On up here, that's a picture of Uncle Bud when he christened Amy. And here's a picture of Amy at her school. She had drawn a circle and written her name and said, "Wow, Amy Websick." These are pictures of me and my cousin Donna. There's Alan and Becky when they were engaged. There's Alan and Becky, I think maybe when they went to the Philippines. Here's Sarah getting a little piano lesson. Gosh, this is a picture of Liz. She was honored at the San Diego Institute of Art. I wonder if I can get this. I don't know if you can see, they had a sign up that said, "Art teacher Elizabeth Websick teaches an art class to all students at the Cortez Hill Academy, which combines artistic technique to historical and cultural reference. And yeah, it was quite an honor for Liz and her students received awards. Here's Amy when she was in Greece. These pictures are just kind of sitting around here. There's one when Amy graduated from University of California at Santa Cruz. She graduated with honors, Phi Beta Kappa. She had both majors. She graduated with honors for her special recognition for her thesis. Here's a more recent picture. There's Amy with her husband Yuli. There's Alan, baby Sarah's dad. We were all at the San Francisco Zoo that day. I always love pictures of our living room and people in it. This picture is Becky and baby Sarah. This is a stained glass picture that I bought, which is Leonardo da Vinci's. It's unfinished, but it's the Holy Supper. And out behind here is the orchard. These are the steps that go down to the orchard. The little house down there was built by Tiffer with the help of Bob Sassy. There are macadamia nut trees. This is an olive tree. There are 4 macadamia nut trees. And there are a variety of citrus fruit, mainly lemons, tangelos, oranges. All through the children's childhood, there were lemons available to make lemonade in our kitchen. And this is a stained glass piece that I made. I've always loved it. I hope someday to put it in a door, like the entrance door, a front door, of maybe a brown wooden door with this little window. That's my dream someday. Well, with that, I'll shut off the camera for now. I decided to put the camera back on just to get something else here. The candle snuffers are always used we have lots of candlelight in our living room. This plant, these leaves, these are here as a reminder of something that means a lot to me. And that is that when Becky was a little girl, she went to school one day and she came back, running back in the house soon after she had left. And she said, and she was holding these leaves that had little yellow flowers on them too. And she said, "Spring really happens." And it was so sweet that she recognized the fact that some yellow flowers had bloomed on a plant in our yard, and that meant spring. So I keep these here on the mantelpiece just as one of my beautiful, happy memories from all those years that I was a mother. Here's some sunshine on the rug. And this too is a happy memory of the dogs and cats that have lived in this house. They would always find a sunny spot to take a nap and be warm. Sometimes when I walk across the living room and there's a warm spot like that, I half expect to see one of the wonderful dogs or cats that have lived in this house. These are flowers and a card that were given to me just recently, because now that I'm not a mother anymore to little children, I have a new career and I'm a psychiatric nurse. These flowers were given to me by students because I just completed teaching a class in psychiatric nursing to San Diego State University students. And the card expresses appreciation that I shared my expertise and knowledge with the students. So life goes on, and I've been most enriched though by having a family. Here's more of the outdoors at our house. It's around noon on Sunday. There's a little angel bird bath in our yard. Lyricantha. Well, across the way is Mrs. Perkins' house. This is our house. Oh good, I hear a train coming. I'll be able to see a little train going across this road. This is our house. It kind of looks like a Swiss chalet shape. Beautiful cliffs up in the hills. I'm going to pan around to get the train coming across. Here she goes. Going backwards. It's a beautiful day today, as so many days are. Go pan out across our neighborhood. That's Mrs. Perkins' house. There's interesting architecture in our neighborhood. You can hear the distance, in the distance you can hear the freeway, Route 5, from this side of the house. There's another beautiful olive tree in our orchard. Another beautiful Torrey pine tree. This is another Torrey pine tree. We just had it trimmed because its branches were close to our house. We have lovely plants in our yard. This is a jade plant. Here's the jade plant. This is another olive tree. I think I mentioned we have 4 macadamia nut trees. There's one down there. And down there in the orchard is the little house that Chipper built. A close up of it. See a couple of chairs in there. The kids have played here for years as their fort. And always served in lemon trees to make lemonade. And tangelos and more Torrey pines. We have 2 Monterey pines also. Oh, and I shouldn't forget the pomegranates. Let's see, are there any pomegranates on there yet? Let's see. Let's see if I can see. Anyway, this is the orchard. And beautiful, big, tall Torrey pine trees in the orchard too. Way up there. High as you can see. Neighbor's house. It has a swimming pool. A little boy named Christopher. Molly and Tom live there. Over here is Mrs. Nichols' house. She had a son named Billy Nichols. There's a stump of a Monterey pine tree we just had taken down. Here's some of the firewood we'll be using. We have sort of a storage area here, but it has lots of memories of years gone by. There's Tipper's potter's wheel. There's a dog cage. Over here we have something I just can't bring myself to throw away either. Is a cage that Liz built. A little bird cage. She had birds for part of her childhood. And she built them a really nice big cage. Only problem was with the chicken wire, they could come out the little holes, but they'd go back in to get their food. And this is the trampoline that used to be set up outside. We'll do it again someday. This used to be Becky's bedroom. Now Muzzy sleeps in there. This used to be Liz's bedroom, and now Michelle sleeps in there. Here's the outside of our porch. The windows from the living room. Over here's the cliffs, which are part of the Torrey Pines extension. That's Red Rock up there. Everyone in our family has climbed to Red Rock, including Foxy. Foxy was scared. There was a place where you had to jump over a little hole. All the way over here is Judy and Chuck's house. Judy, my good friend. And we have some new neighbors that bought this place. Their names are Larry and Mary, and they are remodeling it. They own the San Diego Home and Garden magazine. They're very into nice looking houses. Okay, well, with this final view of our beautiful orchard, beautiful macadamia nut tree there. I'll close for now. This is Muzzy and Michelle's car. This is Tipper's nice blue Mercedes. It's parked here while he's vacationing in Hawaii. There's the basketball hoop. We have a variety of plants along the side of the house. This is the side yard, and these are some of my favorite flowers, the yellow daisies. We have this little crooked tree in our yard. We've had it for years. All the trees are so healthy and beautiful looking. Daisies again. This is statice. Purple, beautiful purple statice. A little bottle brush. More beautiful Torrey pine trees. This is a cliff across the street from our driveway. This is the brick driveway that Tiffer put in. Our yard's filled with memories of the children. Let me get the little fox that I bought when Amy changed her last name to Fox. I wanted to be sure she felt like she still belonged at this house. So this is not just the Websick household, it's also the fox. And Daddy Ham's mother's name was Amanda Fox. Mary Amanda Fox. That was Gran. Here are some little tiles that are left over from one of Liz's art projects. Liz has used this driveway to spread out canvas for beautiful murals. And what a lovely setting to do artwork. Yard, little angel, bird bath. If I can get a far away view of what our house looks like. Over to the front door. These doors used to always be open, children and dogs going in and out. This is our entryway. That's the stone that holds our screen door open. There's a little horse from Scandinavia, from Sweden, that I bought when I lived in Sweden for a year. This beautiful entryway, these tiles, Joyce Crossway put them in, she and her friend. When Joyce stayed at my house with me one time for a few weeks, and then she put these tiles there as a thank you gift. And there is the umbrella stand that came from the Franklin Street house in Greenville. And here is a wall hanging. It's stitching that my mother made. And it talks about music. I don't know if I can get it clear, but it says, "For heights and depths no words can reach. Music is the soul's own speech." And this is an old poster I've had. I bought this when I was in Denmark in 1965. Once upon a time, 1,000 years ago, there was a king of Denmark named Gorm the Old. All through the ages, his family has ruled the oldest kingdom of the world. And the present King Frederick IX is a descendant of the old King Gorm. Now, when Becky and Amy went to Europe a number of years later, they found the same poster. And however, now there's a new monarch in Denmark. So then it says, and the present Queen, Marguerite II, is a descendant of the old King Gorm. And Frederick, King Frederick, has taken his place among the history of Denmark. Once I get started taking pictures of our family life, this is Liz, a painting of Liz and Freckles when Freckles died. That's how Liz felt. And she painted it. It's just amazing that she can paint like she does. Here on this wall is a certificate of welcome to the Quaker meeting to baby Sarah. See, I don't know if I can see. I don't have on my glasses, so I can't tell if this is clear. This is a rubbing that Becky brought to me when Becky and Alan went to Europe not too long ago. It's from Westminster Cathedral, I think, and it's of the owl and the pussycat. And here is a embroidery from China that Mrs. Hui gave to baby Sarah, and Becky's letting me keep it for a while. This is a picture of my mother and her 3 brothers. Uncle Bud is up there with Muzzy, and then there's Uncle Jim and Uncle John. This is a little sewing machine, and it plays a tune, Buttons and Bows. Take me down to Sunshine Town. You'll find in buttons and bows. My mother used to sing that song when I was very little. And when I found this little sewing machine with that song on it, it reminded me of Mother all the way around because she loves to sew. And that was a song that she sang. This is her high school graduation picture, I think, or maybe not. Uncle Jim, Uncle John. The children never got to know them. They did get to know Uncle Bud. These are my baby shoes. These are some of my favorite books. A pretty green lamp I bought in hopes of taking it to Chautauqua if I ever get to buy that house at Chautauqua that I want. There are those 3 little girls in ballet dress. Here's a picture of Grandpa Mike and his brother Bob. There's Aunt Barbara in the middle, Aunt Eileen to the right, and Aunt Mary Margaret to the left. And there's Dick, Uncle Dick on the left, and Uncle Tommy on the right. My dad he had 9. There were 9 children in his family, but 2 of them died. Jack died first. He was the oldest. And Rita Kathleen died in her babyhood. These are the 7 others.